Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to today's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We are in the A320 going from Calgary to Winnipeg. I think I put the approximate time is 2.5 hours. I think I overestimated, but we'll see how we do. So we're going to get in here, get going. Please read the description information while I get the aircraft set up. Kind of like the safety card in every aircraft. Please read that information. It is there to answer lots of questions that most people have. So, let's get started, shall we? Apologize, I got home and tried to get a few things done. Hello, Tomas in host. Hello, welcome. Hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Apologize if I'm not. Rather unique name. All right, let's make sure we have our. Okay, not talking to ATC just yet. Perfect. Checklist. Oh, well, welcome. Glad to have you here. Alright, let's get ATC open so we can get our clearance going.
Calgary clearance delivery Air Canada 8335 IFR to Winnipeg, ready to copy.
Air Canada 8335 is cleared to Winnipeg Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 17 left climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.5, 2 squawk 0033.
There's a way to have, well, if you have Game Pass, you can get the standard edition for free. The other editions cost significant amount of money. On PC, I think you have to buy the whatever editions are for sale. I think. I might be wrong on that. So you can buy it on the Xbox or you can buy it on the PC. It's up to you. 12535.
Calgary ground Air Canada 8335 ready to taxi IFR.
Air Canada 8335 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 left using taxiway Delta Victor Papa Sierra. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 17 left via taxiway Delta Victor Papa Sierra Air Canada 8335.
Only if you have Game Pass, Tomas. Only if you have Game Pass. That's the only way you can get it for free.
Calgary
Any other way you can't get it free. But that's just the standard edition of the game. You get 20 planes, including the A320. But this Air Canada delivery, you have to pay for it. So, yeah. But you have to have Xbox Game Pass, or like the Game Pass through Microsoft, in order to get the standard edition for free. Plane set up, or engine started. Minimize that one so we can kind of see where we're going. Go ahead and back straight up. And then we'll get some other stuff set up. Get that in.
Calgary ground Air Canada 8335 requesting the end of pushback.
Air Canada A335 request to end pushback received.
That clearance, so that when we get to our runway, all right, I forgot to do something real quick here. Performance, and I just need to dial in the flaps. 0. And it's all right. Okay, let's get a move on, shall we? Somebody left me a thumbs up and is watching. Hasn't said anything yet. I'm not sure who that could be. You may never know who it could be. Welcome to my viewer on Twitch. Welcome to my viewer on YouTube. Thank you all for coming in today. Greatly appreciate it. Might be a pretty quiet chat today, but that's okay. Oh, they didn't put like an Air Canada tail code number on their registration number or whatever. You know, I think I don't know. I did this last night. We went down that way. I wonder if I hit the wrong departure runway last night. Hello, Chris. How are you? Nice to see you here. Flight plan. There we go. Hello, Bex. Doing okay. How are you? Very chilly here today. Very chilly. It's supposed to get below 0 this weekend. It's supposed to get in the negatives this weekend somehow. Oof. So, oh, thank you. Yeah, I saw that as I was coming into the bus station downtown for my appointment, and I saw it, and so I was like, well, I got a little bit of time, so I walked back towards that church. It's an Episcopal church, and I just saw like the ice kind of hanging off the side, and what's next? So I thought that would be a pretty cool photo. I feel like I'm going around in a circle here. Sometimes the way this tells us to go, but whatever. It's okay, we can enjoy and give people time to come in and hang out. Chris, I'll make you the official co-pilot for today. You were somebody was asking questions on Twitch, and I don't think my answers were sufficient to that person's liking. So, not, you know, I gave them as honest an answer as I could give them. But oh well, what can you do? Why this? I guess this. Well, I feel like we're kind of going around the long way, but well, at least we get to see the airport here. Always co-pilot in his Speedos. Oh, that's between him and his Speedos. I don't want to know. Yeah, it might be a pretty quiet chat today. We'll see. Not a lot of people might be in today. It's a little bit later in the afternoon over there in the UK. Kids coming home from school and whatnot, so. Many of my viewers from other parts of the world may be asleep right now, so that's okay. You can catch it on, watch it later. Hello, Julian. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Please read the description for today's video, for today's live stream. If you have any questions, generally they will be answered there. Oh. You're in the right spot, so we're just doing a nice, should be a fairly straightforward service to Winnipeg, here from Calgary. We're just taxiing to our runway. Yep, that is correct, Julian. I don't think you need to put the hashtag in there. I'm not sure if that does anything, but you know, for Twitter and such, it's like the hashtag that, but yeah. But thank you. Appreciate your enthusiasm. Alright, we're almost ready for takeoff. We're nearly at the end of our hold point to get our altimeter readings and any other tidbits of information that the ATC might need to tell us before we go. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. We'll be back to our normal time tomorrow, 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK. Tomorrow's flight, what are we doing tomorrow? Oh, yeah, we're doing San Antonio to Savannah. That's right. We might give it the 737 MAX a try. And fingers crossed everything goes according to plan. But I'm going to double check the systems when we're done flying here and see what's what, and make sure that everything seems to be working as intended.
Calgary Tower, Canada 8335 ready for departure runway 17 left IFR to Winnipeg.
Air Canada 8335 altimeter 29.9, 6 wind 266 at 7. Cleared for takeoff runway 17 left.
6, that's not too bad.
Cleared for takeoff runway
All right.
17 left Air Canada 8335.
Do that. All right, let's line up. I think I forgot to put the no smoking and the seatbelt signs on. We'll do that here in just a second. All right. Not that, I mean, they should be on already, but I always like to do it just for... Oh, come on. All right, let's go. Yes, you did, Chris. Yes, you did. You certainly did. Appreciate that. But I know you come in whenever you're able to. It's all good. A little bit more. There we go. Boy, it is. Normally we get in the air and it's like pretty stable right away, but
Air Canada 8335, contact Calgary departure on 124.52. Good day.
Going to 124.52.
wow, it's
Air
not
Canada
turning like it
8335.
should.
Calgary departure Air Canada 8335 is passing 4,700 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, Calgary departure altimeter.
Wow.
29.96.
Okay, now it's catching up. That was kind of weird. I didn't think we were it was gonna turn the right direction. It was like it was going off course or something. Great, a broken departure. That's the last thing I need. All right, away we go. Turn our lights off. There we go. We are en route. Oh, 12 viewers, thank you all for coming in. Please do leave a thumbs up. It's all greatly appreciated. Please do consider subscribing. If you have any questions about what we're doing today or how I play this simulator, please read the description of today's video. Lots of answers, lots of information. I feel like I need some additional light in the flight deck here. Where's my, there it is. I don't know why. Maybe because it's sunny, the sun's out, but it is bitterly cold today, but the sun's kind of shining right off my fake hardwood floor. So it's kind of difficult to see. Maybe once the sun moves along in the sky a little bit, it'll be a little bit better. So now we are just waiting for our Continue to climb. There we go. Look at some nice puffy clouds there. Oh, look at those mountains behind us. Well, you know, the interesting thing is, I never, you know, when I have to do a late stream, I never know how many people are going to be able to come in, or, you know, so I always figure it's not going to be a lot, so. Alright, so we are making our way to 13,000 feet.
Contact Edmonton Center on 133.3. Good day.
Maybe we'll catch a tailwind and that'll help us out even more.
Edmonton Center, Air Canada 8335 is at 12,600 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
We should get another altitude change here in a moment.
Center altimeter 29.96. Continue to no subject planned. Air Canada 8335 climb and
There we
maintain
go.
flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Air Canada 8335.
Something I was going to check. What was it? Oh, so let's, while we're climbing, let's just have a look at our flight plan and make sure we don't have any, you know, unwanted extra waypoints or whatever. Nope, doesn't look like it. So I think we are good to go. So it should be a straightforward flight today. So we will
Contact Edmonton Center on 125.05. Good day.
line up and do our. I'm gonna try
125.05, Air Canada 8335. Edmonton Center, Air Canada 8335
a little
is at
stutter there.
15,100 feet, climbing flight level 210.
Air Canada 8335 Edmonton Center altimeter 29.96. Continue to Raybox as planned.
Interesting. It was like the plane was turning and then it just like it jiggled, like, you know, like it hit something or whatever. Strange. How are we doing in our climb? Yeah, pretty standard. We're moving along. Now, hopefully one of these days we're going to get the actual radar, weather radar, working in here. But that's up to, I think Asobo's working on that or something, but we don't have that cool little feature here in the A320, in the Xbox version. I think on the PC version you can download a mod, I think. I might be wrong, to be able to do all that, but making our way to 210. Change the altimeter reading here in a moment to standard. Should be. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. Not too much of a change. All right, let's look at a few other things. Well, hello, Sue. How are you? Nice to see you here. Welcome. Alright, let's have a look at CYZYWG. Refresh this up. Let's also look here. Yep. Ooh. Okay. Very different sort of, our altimeter reading is going to change significantly. Okay, that's what I thought. Perfect. And let's look at this. The blue one. There it is. All right. There we go. We've got a nice, fairly long runway to land on. 11,000 feet. Yeah, I'm okay. Soup. Just got back from my my last physical therapy appointment.
A335 climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb and maintain
But I
flight
can always
level
ask for
270,
more
Air
if
Canada A335.
necessary. Yeah, good stuff. So, but just really cold. Really cold. I was like, I did not really want to have to go out today, but ooh, yeah, it is. Brisk might be the understatement of the year. So, matter of fact, I gotta drink some water. I had this huge muscle knot in my right shoulder blade on the back. And so I see physical therapy, then I go to a massage therapist. Oh, she hit that knot good. I think she got it loosened up enough, but oof. It was a doozy. Yeah, we're on our way. So might see some nice North America countryside up here. Have a look outside. I really expected it to be snowing when we spawned in at Calgary. Quite honestly, I was expecting that. But it seems like it's weird that it's not snowing. Oh, no, it helped. It was a little, like, when she hits one of those really knotted muscles, you're just like, oh! But then, she works it out. But no, she's really good massage therapist. So, yeah, but every time when she finds one, it's just like, oh. But yeah, she's phenomenal. Well, yeah, I'm surprised. I thought we would be, flying out of Calgary, we would have had snowstorms because we have the live weather on. So it's very strange that it's not, but maybe it's not in real life. I don't know, but that seems kind of odd that it's not, quite honestly. But, well, no, I mean in the simulator, because we're in Canada, Sue. I was expecting that it would be snowing when at our departure airport. So when it wasn't, I was like, that doesn't seem right, because usually this time of the year they're getting a lot of snow. So, but maybe they're not right now. I don't know, but it just seems kind of weird that we didn't see any, but it might be when we get to Winnipeg, it might be snowing. We'll see. Not that I think it's going to change anything performance-wise. Now, I did test the other day after I flew from Malta to Regatta. I did test the climb thing on this aircraft, and I think it's working as intended. It just doesn't feel like it's as quick as it used to be. Oh. What did you get next? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that, Bex. Yeah, that's a very... Yeah. That doesn't seem legit. Thank you for taking care of that. Hello, Amin. Welcome. Hopefully you're well. I had to look over. I was like, when I saw something saying that the message was deleted or whatever, I was like, what? What just happened? So, thank you for taking care of that. Appreciate it. Alright, I think this might be a fairly good, it might be within an hour and a half. We're 30 minutes into the air and making, now I really thought, because it seems like the wind is coming from almost from the north, 44 knots. I really thought we would have gotten a tailwind, but apparently not. That's okay. I trust your judgment. It does seem very weird to me as well. I mean, I don't know why somebody would have a bunch of gibberish as a name, because that's what it looks like, you know. So I'm not going to try to sort out what their real name is or ask them. You know, if they can't be bothered to say, then, you know, even if it's something kind of goofy, but that's just, yeah, that doesn't seem like a, so no, I trust you. That's fine. No worries. Oh, we're almost at 270. We should get up to 370 here in a moment. I've never been to Canada. Sure if this is supposed to be snow-covered area or
Air Canada A335 climb and maintain flight level 330.
330. Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 Air Canada 8335.
Hey, Amin, it's perfectly fine. You don't have to apologize for anything. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. You have your life. Come in whenever you're able to. It's perfectly fine. Hello, Rahil. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. It's perfectly fine. If you, whenever you can come in, or if you can't make it that day, it's you know, I'm not going to hold it against you. Take care of whatever you need to take care of. That's more important. You can always watch it later on. So for some new viewers, because it looks like we have a few, if you have any questions before you ask them in the chat, please do read the description for today's flight. I think all of your questions could be answered there. I'm pretty positive. I'm like 100% positive, because I put answers in for standard questions. So please do read that before you ask any questions. and we will be able to clarify things if you're not sure about something. So, hello Oliver, welcome to the stream. You're having a good Wednesday morning or afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Might be Thursday morning for all I know for you. I am from America, Raheel. I live on the East Coast, and that's as far as I am willing to say. I prefer not to answer too many personal questions in the chat, any of you, very well. So,
Air Canada 8335, contact Edmonton Center on 133.45. Good day.
133.45 for Air Canada 8335.
it's starting to act up.
Edmonton Center, Air Canada 8335 is at flight
Little
level
buffering there,
290,
sorry
climbing
about that.
flight level 330.
Air Canada 8335 Edmonton Center. Continue to leave out as planned.
Okay. We got Levos, and then we have Gorak and Duvla and Belfan. Oh, Belfan is our I think that's our arrival portion of the flight. Oh, it's acting up. Why today? Thank you, Bill. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Sorry if it's, it seems that YouTube is not getting, it's like it's buffering or whatever. So I apologize in advance if it's buffering for you folks on YouTube. Hopefully it will fix itself. Sometimes it does. But give it a moment, it usually does. So yeah, appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. Nice to see folks from all over. Yeah, it feels like, so there must be another, you know, big distances between our waypoints. So we will, okay, it's gone back to excellent. Cool. So we'll just keep an eye on that. And then once we get to Belfan, that should be our marker for our approach, I believe. Let me double check that. Is it Belfan or B-Fan? No, it's B-Fan. Yeah, that's our arrival marker. So we made his cruise at flight level 330. And then we'll start our descent. And then we'll start slowing down, and we will be on the ground before we know it. Now, this is going very well.
Winnipeg Center,
Oh, thank you, Bex. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's just these little hiccups. I don't know what. We're still on our way to 330. So we're just kind of climbing rather slowly, which is apparently that's typical. So I kind of, you know, whenever I've flown, you know, there is, you know, the nose of the plane does keep up a little bit, and you're still making that slow climb. So I think we're in good shape. We'll kind of sit out here and monitor it to see if we get this weird sort of like it's doing now, but if it really gets bad, we'll see if we have to kind of coax it along, but I think we're going to be okay. Claudino, not much. How are you? You were, thank you for following yesterday. I saw that after I was ending the stream. So, yeah, we're just on our way to Winnipeg from Calgary. But thank you for following over on Twitch. Appreciate that. No, Bill, I just have the standard Xbox controller. That's it. I've been looking at or thinking about getting the peripherals, but I've heard mixed reviews about the use of the peripherals and mapping the buttons and everything. So, but as far as the keyboard, I don't know if you would need one. That's a good question, Bill. If you scroll down to the bottom of the description for today's video, there's a link to the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums. That would be a question that they could probably answer there. I don't know if you would need a keyboard. I'm over on YouTube, Claudino. Yeah, I stream from Twitch over to YouTube. So, but yeah, Bill, that's a question that probably could be best answered in the forums. That I don't know for sure if you would need a keyboard to input information or anything. So, yeah.
A335 climb and maintain flight level 370.
I thought we were going to be at 330,
Climb
but
and
apparently
maintain
not.
flight level 370 Air Canada 8335.
There we go. So yeah, that part I couldn't answer. And are you on the Xbox also, Bill, or are you on the PC side? But either way, I think that's a question that the folks in the stream or the forums could answer definitely for you. Defer to their subject matter expertise. I'm not linking there because if I don't know the answer, somebody over there will. So I figured I'd provide that information for you to go and check out. Because there's plenty of players, I think, on PC and on the Xbox side that have all the peripherals, so they would... Oh, it's doing it again. What is going on? These weird little hiccups here and there. Alright, so we have another marker coming up, which is... Oh, Libos is our one in front of us, so let's see how far it is to our next marker. Ooh, look at these puffy clouds. This might be a really interesting landing. If it's cloudy in Winnipeg, it might even be snowing in Winnipeg. Who knows? It's going to be interesting, that's for sure. (198 nautical miles). Okay. So yeah, I figured we'd have a pretty decent distance between markers. So it'll probably be another 100 something or more to the next marker after that. So yeah, we're doing quite well. Just cruising along here. making our way to 370. Aircraft doing its thing. Oh, for God's sakes. I really wish this thing would stabilize. I have a bet. It's got to stay. See, then it goes. I don't know what is going on today. It's very strange. But yeah, Claudino, I keep an eye on both chats so that if people come in wherever, I'm happy to answer their questions as much as possible. The bad part about Twitch is I don't have a space to put like all the pertinent information like I have over on YouTube. So, because I'm on the Xbox, I can't stream straight to YouTube. They took away that capability. So I have to go to Twitch and then broadcast it through Aircast, and then it works. Because otherwise, I have to download the video, upload it. It was too much work, and so here we are. I'll put the link in right here. It's generally more stable there. You can just click on that link right there. It's generally more stable, and the picture looks, yeah. Because I wanted, I knew that the channel would grow if I was, streaming on YouTube, and Aircast was the only option that I could find that would allow me to do all that. I got it already, Chris. I already got it. I copied and pasted it in my little Nightbot sort of links. No, I clicked it in the chat. So I'll add that to the description though. But I just put it right in the chat, so if anybody wants to click on that and have a look at how it's going over on Twitch, you're more than welcome to. So I will update. I will put that in from now on. Bax, thank you. That's a good idea. So. Appreciate that feedback. Yeah, that's okay, Chris. Yeah, because otherwise I'm like scrambling around and stuff, but I purposely, in the stuff that I have for like mixed streams. Okay, that's fine, no worries. What was I gonna say? I put, like when I post about, hey, if you want to see more FIFA or whatever, click the, and all that stuff. So, but I just try to keep information there easily available for me, like, putting in read the description. I think I'm just going to go with that, and that seems to work. So, yeah. I'm sure the picture is going to be a lot. Well, congratulations, fish guns. Nice. Good to hear. Hope you. Well, there you go. They must have got a huge shipment in post Christmas. Go figure. Alright, we're almost at our final cruise altitude of 370. Haven't had too many of that weird, you know, up and down like we've had before, so I think everything's fine. So we climbed at a rate that did not annoy the ATC until they would tell us to expedite, and they do mean expedite. So now we're very cloudy area. Kind of cool. Looks like we got some high clouds, and underneath looks like some serious storm clouds. So who knows what it's going to be like when we get to Winnipeg. Let's see. Oh, it is snowing in Winnipeg. Let's see if let's see what we got. It is snowing there. So 4 miles of visibility in real life. So there we go. So we will have snow very likely when we get to Winnipeg. I don't believe I've ever landed at an airport while it's snowing in the game. So that is going to be a new experience for us. Hopefully an interesting and fun experience. But thankfully, there's no problems with our flight plan. We don't have any issues with the waypoints being, what do you call it, you know, duplicated in our little flight computer. So I think we are going to have a fairly straightforward, minimal issue arrival and approach into that's for my Twitch, if you want to watch over on Twitch, Fish Guns. So I'm not sure, unless you're I don't know what other link you could be talking about, but yeah. If you want to follow me over on Twitch as well. I stream there, and I broadcast it through Aircast over to YouTube. So that way it goes, I can stream live on YouTube at the same time. Because they used to have, what was it called? Can't remember the name of it. They used to have a system on the Xbox, or a software, whatever, that you could stream right from your Xbox straight to YouTube, and then they shut it down. It was called, was it Caster, or I can't remember the name of it, because when I wanted to start streaming, I was looking for it, and then I had to redo some research and found out that Microsoft just canceled it. They took it off. So I can't remember the name of it. It was like a couple years back they did away with it. A little bit of a... Ooh, look at that. Little bump in the air here. Threw us a little off our altitude, but we're okay. What was it called? That's gonna bug me until I remember it, but it's not important. But yeah, Microsoft. It was very popular for Xbox players. You know, they could stream right to YouTube, and they just did away with it. And so Twitch was the only thing that I think you can do without a capture card and all that. So yeah, I have that at the ready pretty much, so that if it seems like YouTube is going to just, my stream on YouTube is going to end, generally it'll still continue over on Twitch, unless it's you know, I have a internet outage, then everything shuts down. But we've had that before. You know, we're 3/4 of the way done, and then all of a sudden YouTube, for whatever reason, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine, Armin. You are new to my channel. Please do not come in and ask to be a mod. I find that to be very rude. Okay? I don't know you. Why would I make you a mod on my channel? So, you're more than welcome to hang out and be a part of watch the stream, but I don't know you well enough to give you that responsibility. Okay? So sorry, but no. I have enough mods right now as it is, and if I need more, I have a list of trusted people. So I don't just hand that responsibility out to just anybody. I have to know that I can. It's a trusted position. So there you go. Thank you, Bex. I'd like everybody to just come in and hang out, watch the stream, enjoy the flight. I can't watch you there because I need phone numbers, so I still... Okay. Yeah, I think I read that already. That's fine, no worries. I appreciate the follow over on Twitch. We are making our way to our waypoint here. So, very soon we will start our descent, our initial descent into Winnipeg. Wow, there we go. We're already talking to Winnipeg Center. It's a good sign.
124.3 Air Canada 8335. Winnipeg Center Air Canada 8335 flight level 370.
Air Canada 8335 Winnipeg Center. Continue to CORAD as planned.
I wonder how they came up with that name for that waypoint. Very interesting name. 12 viewers. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out today. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday afternoon, evening, early Thursday morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. Nice to have you here. If you like what you see, please do give us a thumbs up and please consider subscribing. Oh, Lilo25, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Pardon me, We do fly 7 days a week, as long as my schedule allows for it. 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK. Adjust your times from there accordingly. Tomorrow we will be heading from San Antonio to Savannah, Georgia. And then Friday, it's the long flight, the long haul. We are going from JFK, New York to Frankfurt in the 747-8. Got to do a little bit of homework to make sure that aircraft is working as intended. As much as that I know it works. Make sure that all the important features are working correctly. So that will be a long flight. Okay. We will take off, we'll get up to our cruise altitude, and we'll just make our way towards Germany. So do check us out for that one. And on that day, I will ask for a viewer requested flight for the 11th of February. We'll go over all that on that day. So I don't need, whoever I see in the chat first, I need, so like CYWG, that's the airport code for Winnipeg. I need the 4-letter airport code for the, hello Mr. Addies, for your departure and your arrival airport. And I will look it up quickly and get a feel for where it is and the size of the airport and what I can fly in and out. So do not give me a dirt runway and say, can you fly an A320? No, that's not very realistic. We'll find a plane that we can do that. But and depending on how long it goes, we may squeeze another one in or something, but we'll see. But don't make it a long flight. I'm doing that on Friday. The last Friday of the month is my long haul date. So please don't ask for a long flight for your, couple hours, 3-4 tops is reasonable. Anything beyond that, I can't do it. It's too much. So I'm setting aside that last Friday of the month to do one long flight. So, but I'm trying to find long flights to do, but that's on me. I just have to find a departure and arrival airport that I can do within a reasonable amount of time. That's the tricky part. I think 8-9 hours is it is, that's a lot for me. Hello, Mia Moore. Hello, Pilot Stud. Welcome. Nice to see you here, Mia Moore. I have the, hold on, it's the highest, I think it's the, what's it called, the premium deluxe or whatever. It's like the biggest one, yeah, so, yeah. But it's, there's plenty of stuff with even the standard. So if you have Game Pass, I would start there and, get a feel for it. And then you can always add more later. But that's up to you. Do with what you can within your budget. So, So yes, Doris, nice to see you here. My true No Worries Fish Guns. That is my real life co-pilot. Chris is the pretend co-pilot for today. I might just have to yank you out the seat and put Doris there instead, but that's okay. So we are almost there. Just about. We are. I think pretty soon we will start our descent and everything. And Joseph, it's hello Sue. What? Mr. Addies, can you read the name? Hello Sharon. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Welcome. Happy to see everybody here. We will. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely snow covered down there. And it's apparently snowing in Winnipeg. So this is going to be a very interesting situation coming up here. Never done it before, so we'll see how we get along and get on it. I don't have the icing on like it would be in real life, so nope. Char, we are in the A320. I am flying the 747-8 this Friday. So can I suggest any good resources for flying the 737 or the 747? I think if you just go on YouTube and just Google 747 tutorials, I'm positive there's tons of them on there. Somebody's done one or two. So I would try their Charn. They'll go over like the setup and some other little things, but I'm not sure if you're on the PC or the Xbox, but yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of tutorial videos out on YouTube. So, but yeah, I'll go, I'll do the startup and everything. It's going to take a bit of time, and then we'll taxi out. We'll get in the air. So, yeah, there we go. But yeah, as far as resources about flying it, I would try YouTube for sure. I think there's plenty of folks out there who have done startups and on PC. So your capabilities might be a little bit different than mine. So I would check if you look in my channel description, Charn, or for not the channel but the video description for today, there's a link for the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums. If you got questions regarding PC and anything, that is the best resource right there. They could answer all your questions. I'm sure there's plenty of people who've flown it on the PC. They'll give you a ton of little bits of information, way more than I could. I'm on the Xbox, so I don't have I can't modify my aircraft like they can. So that's your best source of information. But also check on YouTube and see if there's any other information out there. All right, let's see how close we are. What's our distance to the next marker? and we will get ready to start putting this plane on the ground. Nice and easy. Easy breezy. Mr. Addies, what are you like today? 204 nautical miles. Okay, so we gotta be at flight level 2. Let's go to 230. You're welcome, Charm. Glad to help out. Thank you for coming in today. Do stick around. We're getting ready to land here pretty soon. So I'm gonna cruise a little bit closer. We'll drop down to 300, and then we'll descend to 230. So we'll just do those nice steps. I want to cruise up here for just a little while longer before we start heading into what is below us. No, Simon Irish, I am not using the flyby. I'm on the Xbox. The fly-by-wire is a PC only. As far as I've heard, unless something's changed, fly-by-wire has no intentions of releasing their product on the Xbox. So this is the quote-unquote Asobo version of the A320. So I can't add the fly-by-wire stuff. So yeah. But I've heard that their A320 is really good. But the Xbox user, I don't think are ever going to get it on the Xbox. We'll never see it unless something dramatically changes between now and whenever. But I think Fly-by-Wire said that they have no interest in doing that. We'll get a little bit closer and we'll start our reductions in altitude. I think at about 180 miles I'll go to. Yeah, it looks really good. There's been a lot of problems with the live weather. It's had its ups and downs, and sometimes you never know when it's going to work and when it's not. So we're pretty fortunate right now that it's working as intended, as far as I know. We'll really know more how it is for sure. Now the real world weather says that it's snowing in Winnipeg, so we're going to see if that is truly what's happening, and I think it is, but we're going to verify that it is snowing at the airport. Well, thank you for subscribing, Simon Irish. Appreciate that. Yeah, in the video description, and I'm just gonna point this out. We're very limited in our options for flying on the Xbox version. So we don't know when we will get more like airliners or jetliners or whatever. I know there's a lot of stuff in development. There's a lot of stuff that's already been released on the PC side, but the Xbox side, there's no window or time frame as far as when we will get those products.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 8335. Request flight level 300.
Air Canada 8335 descend and maintain flight level 300.
Descend and maintain flight level 300, Air Canada 8335.
All right, there we go. Start our initial descent. So yeah, the weather's had its. They changed it. They're using the METAR, METAR, I think, for their live weather information, but it's had its teething problems, I guess you could call it. So it's not always very reliable. And so, you know, like today we're flying and the weather's phenomenal, and tomorrow it could be, you know, we might just have all kinds of issues. So, yeah. It's usually, I think it happens predominantly after a world update, or not a world, I'm sorry, a sim update. For whatever reason, it takes a while for all the stuff to work together, I guess, is the best way I can describe it. So, but yeah, it's nice to be able to have some, you know, all this dramatic clouds, and, you know, see what it's going to be like when we get below the clouds and come into our approach. We're probably going to be kind of flying in blind until the last minute. But it says there's 4-mile visibility, so I think we're going to be okay. But it's going to be a bit it's certainly going to be fun flying through the clouds as we come in for our landing, or start our further descent. So we'll cruise at 300 here for a bit, and then we'll go ahead and get down to 230 here pretty soon. We'll just cruise this way for a bit. I don't want to get down to 230 too early, but I think being at 300 is sufficient. I do appreciate the new subscribers. Nice to have some new faces in the crowd. So if we look at let's zoom out here a bit on our range. So basically, if we look at this, now this is the 320 nautical mile view. This is our arrival marker, I believe. No, that is, the next one is our arrival marker. So we're going to be set up just fine for our continuing approach into Winnipeg. So basically everything you see here, it's all kind of jumbled together because we're looking at the big picture, so to speak. That is essentially what we have left in the flight to do. So as we get closer, all that information will become clearer, and the plane will guide us in. And as we come into the approach, I'll hit the approach button. The ILS should lock in for us. Should have a nice, smooth glide path on the way down, and then we'll cut the autopilot loose and have a nice landing. That's the plan. So I think once I'm below 90 nautical miles, I'll start the next descent to 230. And I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and dial that up to 270 this week. Pick up the pace just a smidge. Thankfully, the auto throttle, watch, well, you won't see it move because we're in the CL mode, climb, but the flight director and everything will apply the necessary thrust to move us up to 270 knots. And then we'll start slowing down, eventually drop some flaps, and we'll be all set. So let me look at the... So once we're below flight level 180, wow, that changed quickly. 2938, wow, okay. And it's still blowing snow. Wow, okay, this is definitely going to be fun. This is going to be interesting for sure. So an hour and 20 flight time, so it will be close to 2 hours, I think, by the time we land. Yeah, look at that. Things died out over on Twitch, I guess. It happens, that's fine. Like I said, I never know when it's going to be very lively in the chat and when it's going to be very, like, bleh. So I appreciate everybody coming in today. You know, Chris, since you were here at the beginning, now Mick is going to be the late one, I bet. Just as we, come in for our approach, Mick will suddenly show up in the chat. I don't think he's even been lurking over on YouTube, or on Twitch, I mean. Well, but he might be having dinner right now too, so. For all I know, he could be he's got his phone there on his knee watching while he's eating dinner. A little bit closer, we'll make our next descent. We swap roles today. Yeah, exactly, Chris. That's what I was thinking. Then you can give him grief when if he comes in late. He might be having dinner with the family though, so. Hello, Maria. Maria Boss, welcome to the stream, welcome to the channel, to the chat. Hopefully you're having a good day.
Argonaut A335 Contact Winnipeg Center on 132.25.
I think that's like the third or fourth time I've been bounced around at Winnipeg Center.
Going to 132.25 Air Canada 8335. Winnipeg Center Air Canada 8335 flight level 300.
Air Canada 8335 Winnipeg Center. Continue to Dublin as planned.
We are on our way to Winnipeg. We took off from Calgary, so we are in Canada. So, it's there in the title, but that's okay. So yeah, we're in Canada, and we will be landing in Winnipeg, which is near Manitoba, Canada. So, yeah. So where that marker is, it says CYWG. That is our airport destination code. Every airport has a 4-letter or a combination of letters and numbers that identify it. I think in Canada they all start with C. In America they all start with a K. In Europe it starts with an E, including I think the airports in the UK. Italy is L. I'm trying to think what the other ones are. Go to Egypt, it starts with an H. Yeah, so every part of the world has a different code for their airports. Ooh, I gotta. So if that helps answer the question a little bit more.
Winnipeg Center Air Canada 8335. Request flight level 230.
Air Canada 8335 descend and maintain flight level 250. Expect flight level 230.
25. Okay, I can do that.
Descend
That's
and maintain
reasonable.
flight level 250. Expect flight level 230 Air Canada 8335.
But we fly 7 days a week. Tomorrow we're flying from San Antonio, Texas to Savannah, Georgia. Should be a nice flight. See what the weather's like. I don't know if there's any rainstorms or whatever, but it should be a fun flight nonetheless. Savannah, of course, a little bit near and dear to my heart. Well, my sinuses were just, this morning. We might be stuck here at 250 for just a bit. Oh, nope. I was expecting us to have to cruise here for a little while.
Descend and maintain flight level 230 Air Canada 8335.
There we go. All right. And as soon as we get to 230, I'm going to slow us down again to 250 just to be kind of stay ahead of the curve, so to speak. Shouldn't take us long to get to 230. Get closer and closer to those big clouds. Look at that over there. It's like a wall of clouds almost. Look at that. That's insane. Dial 250 or 250 knots. This is usually the time of the stream when I suddenly see a spike in viewer numbers. Because everybody wants to come in. It's like everybody says, "Oh, it seems like he's going to land. Let's go watch now." So, see if we see a spike in viewers all of a sudden. But if not, that's quite all right. That's the way it's usually been going. I think I can go ahead and turn these off. I put them on just out of habit, but I don't think they're really necessary because we don't have the icing, like, I haven't flown with it on. Engage, you know, like it's a setting I can toggle. So what, Sue? What's that? I saw you said LOL. What did I must have said something funny. I'm not sure which one it was though. Sometimes I say a lot of funny things, but I don't know what you're laughing at specifically, but that's okay, I guess. Oh, you're watching and doing stuff, so you're lurking. Oh, that's okay. I'm happy that you're lurking. That's all good. We just need to get Mr. Addies to say hello, Sue, instead of hello, Smith. We got to work on that. One way or the other. We'll get him on. We'll get him sorted out. You know, since I'm doing a stream late, I wish Umbella had been able to pop in and say hello, but I know Umbella's at work. So, Umbella, if you catch this stream after the fact, hello to you. Hopefully you're doing well. Mick, if you're watching this stream after the fact, hello to you, kind sir. I hope you are well. Pulse, if you're watching the stream after the fact, thank you. Appreciate it. Hopefully you are well as well. You know, Pulse comes in and lurks sometimes as well. Not sure if he's... Well, the big question is, how are you, Mr. Addies? I want to know that before everybody else answers your question. How are you? All right, let's have another look at our... So we'll start to see, we're going to turn, and there's our arrival marker there. So if I go even a little farther out, so we start to see a bit more clearly what we've got left to do. So we're going to go down here, and then I think we're going to turn left and head just about, we'll be going north, heading north. Our runway is on 36, so yeah, we'll be heading pretty much north there for our landing. So there we go. Tired, but other than that, I'm all good. Okay. Well, take a nap. It's not the end of the world. Get some rest. You know, you can... So Bex, have you used your last subway voucher yet? Or how many more days until you use it? I'm sure it's burning a hole in your pocket. A lot to do coming up. So when we turn, I'm guessing it's going to be a pretty decent amount of altitude drop. But we'll find out here in just a moment. Forgot to ask you that the other day in mixed stream. How many more days until you can use your subway? Look at that. Oh, using it next week. Oh, I can't believe you need a reminder. Bex, what is wrong with you? It's a subway voucher. I figured you'd have that just rare to go. But glad to remind you. Better keep it safe. You never know. Chris might find a way to go by and nick it from you. I know. He'll have to fight you for it, but... he might bring his nice neighbor along to keep you occupied or something while he makes off with it. Look at those clouds. That is just... whew. That's crazy to see it from up here. It just looks like this huge wall of clouds, literally. I would not want to be flying through there in real life. Ugh. Yeah. I know, Sue. Usually, I mean, subway, you talk about subway, Bex is right on it. No dilly-dallying around about that. That's a yeah. There you go, Chris. That's like you end up with the age-old question: who are you, and what have you done with Bex? All right, we got to get down to, let's go 11,000. So we are at 23. So it's 10. So wait, I can only go to. All right, let's go at least to
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 8335. Request flight level.
because we can't go. There's no decrease by 9,000 feet. That's the crazy thing.
Maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200 Air Canada 8335.
So what we'll do is once we get to 200, I'll go to 15,000 and then 11. Yeah, it's very strange how they do it. So I'd rather do it in steps instead of saying, can we go right down to 13,000 feet? But we're fine. I'm sorry, you probably heard me mumbling the math. So, yeah, we're kind of limited. It's strange because, you know, when I was using this for the first few times, and it's like it goes 7, 8, right to 10. There's no decrease by 9,000 feet for some reason. I don't know if that's an oversight or if that's how it is in real life. So somebody just posted in. Heard it. Okay, fish guns. Hopefully you find one that is decent. I don't know what to recommend since I don't have any of those things, but hopefully it works out for you. All right, let's go to 15,000 feet.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 8335. Request 15,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335 descend and maintain 15,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 15,000 feet, Air Canada 8335.
All right, so let me get the updated altimeter reading. So we're going to try that. I think we're going to be pretty much spot on. 2938. Okay. So once we get below 180, easier to keep track of it out here. That is dramatically going to change our altitude with that kind of a pressure change between what we had in Calgary, which was 29.906, but here it is 29.8. So it is going to. We'll see how it impacts our actual altitude once we dial it in. All right, close enough. I want to see it go to. There we go. All right. So we do this, that. Oops, 2938.
Air Canada 8335 contact Winnipeg Center on 118.0. Good day.
Now let's see if we are spot on or if we're a little bit off.
118.0 Air Canada 8335. Winnipeg Center Air Canada 8335 is passing 15,900 feet, descending 15,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, Winnipeg Center,
2937.
decimal 37, continue to be fed as planned.
So we're not that far off even. Oh, come on. So that worked out rather well. There we go. And we want to reduce to, we got increase by 4,000.
Winnipeg Center Air Canada 8335. Request 11,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend
almost
and
thought you said
maintain
climb.
11,000 feet Air Canada
I don't
8335.
know why, if that's what it sounded like he said. Had to do a double take. Right, so we'll slow down even more. Should have done that earlier, but once we get to 11,000, we'll slow down to 210. So if we look real quick, look out. So we still got, that's pretty much what we got left to do right there. But it's still a little jumbled. That's okay. So we're in it to win it now. So this is our arrival marker, or the star. It's the point that the aircraft will be routed to line up for landing. Of course, in real world, they may think they're going to land on one runway and something happens and they're going to be diverted, so they got to kind of make adjustments and all that. But luckily we don't have to really worry about that. Alright, let's go ahead and start slowing, get the slow down. Well, I was expecting to be going through a lot more of the clouds. It's like they're just... for just a second. I've seen that person around here before. All right. We'll throw in our good old landing lights. We'd like to be a well-lit plane. Our way of saying, hey, you guys, we're here. Need that now. likes. Appreciate that, everybody. Thank you all for sticking around. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's flight. We should turn. We're going to make kind of a right-hander there. Ooh, here we go, flying through the clouds. These do not seem like snow clouds. But who knows what is waiting for us on the other side as we continue our descent. I kind of feel like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to ask to go to 10,000. Just to be, I like to have that little.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 8335. Request 10,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, descend and maintain 10,000 feet.
Descend and maintain
Yep.
10,000 feet, Air Canada 8335.
I'd rather just bleed off a little bit more of the altitude while we have a moment, because it's everything else is going to kind of happen fairly quickly, I think, to get us ready for our approach. Now I don't know what is the 774 feet is the elevation of the runway. No, wait, I'm sorry. It is... Oh, I don't know. Maybe 782 feet? Somewhere around there. So, yeah, we still got... We're going to have to get down low. And let's see. Let me just have a look at our approach. What it's going to look like. We have to be at 3,000 feet. Okay. Good to know. So yeah, we're going to have some quick drops in altitude. Our final altitude should be about 3,000 feet as we line up. We fly through some more clouds. Not seeing anything that suggests snow just yet, but our airport might be. So 9,000. So okay, I can do that. Get that
Winnipeg
done.
Center, Air Canada 8335. Request 9,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet, Air Canada 8335.
Start slowing down. So yeah, Friday, long flight. Saturday, we'll be in the Spitfire again. We are going from, we'll be taking a tour of the Panama Canal. Then we'll maybe go fly around the Grand Canyon again. Sunday, we're doing a flight in the Stearman 75. We're going to be around the San Francisco Bay Area. And to wrap up January, we are going to go from Reykjavik to Murmansk in the A320. So do join us for that. That's going to wrap up our month here. So we'll take off from the Pacific side of the Panama Canal, and we will make our way and arrive over on the Atlantic side, and then call in for landing at an airport, and we'll be done. Down to 2000.
Winnipeg Center, Air Canada 8335. Request 7,000 feet.
Air Canada 8335, descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Keep speed not above 230 knots.
Oh, we are well below that, trust
7,000
me.
feet, keep speed not above 230 knots. Air Canada 8335.
Need to slow down again even more. Hello, Daniel. Nice to see you here. Yep, see, I figured somebody would come in. I was expecting Mick, but Daniel's, that's good enough. Nice to see you, Daniel. Hopefully you are well. Getting a little closer to another run to the chip shop this Saturday. Yeah, I don't see, it doesn't seem like it's snowing, but there's a lot of cloud cover over the airport, so I think we'll see more. We'll see what it's like when we get on the ground. It's all good, Daniel. Happy to have you here. Nice to see you. Oh, I need to zoom out. Things were a little jumbled there. Yeah, no worries. Lots of people like to see the landing. So.
8335, you are 17 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Zulu runway 36 approach via boater transition. Clear to boater.
That doesn't.
3,000 feet, keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS Zulu runway 36 approach via boater transition. Cleared to boater, Air Canada 8335.
I have to admit, when he said, the word that he said did not sound like what it was showing on the screen, I can assure you. It did not sound like that in my headphones, I can assure you. Alright, let's get our landing gear down so we are set for that. Sure, they probably deployed them a little early. Set of flaps down. Yeah, hey, lots of people like to see it, so I completely understand. Oh yeah, it looks like there is some. Look at that. There is like some kind of a storm right over the airport. That's what it looks like. Now it could be rain, it could be freezing rain, sleet. Who knows? This is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. But there is a storm over there of some kind. So I think we are near our 3,000 feet. So all that information is correct as I looked it up on the chart. Doing homework even while I'm flying. Good stuff. Oh, a little bit of a rainbow there. Sometimes there's a double. There's a faint hint of a double. Rainbow there. A lot of people I've seen, some people in the forums complain about that. I don't know why, but can't please everybody, I guess. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Over in the Posh channel. Apparently the view is better from those seats. Oh, 14 likes. Well, thank you, everybody. Appreciate that. Appreciate the new subscribers. Alright, we should get slow down to 140 or 140.
Tower on 125.4 Air Canada 8335. Tower Air Canada 8335 10 miles south inbound ILS Zulu runway 36 approach.
We should get one more altimeter update.
Altimeter 29.39 with 197 at 35.
39.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway 36 approach.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway
Here we go.
36 approach Air Canada 8335.
Everybody hold on. We're going to make a hard left turn. Oh, the G-forces pushing you back in the seat. Oh! Can't handle it. Oh, the agony. Put that on just in case it gets really... like the storm is covering up the... Go ahead and hit the approach. So that will... Oh, look at that. Did it? Oh, we are right on the money. There we go. The tractor beam is locked in. We are headed for the Death Star, as I like to call it. Little Star Wars reference there. Thank you, robotic voice in my ear. We are locked in. Now it seems like, quite honestly, it seems like we're a bit off. But I think we're headed the right direction without the... I'm looking at where that is, but it's very hard to tell because... there might be, is there, what's the wind like? 13 knot winds, almost out of the northwest. I have a bad feeling here, folks. To be honest, I think we are well off the glide path. Oh, nope, we are right in it. Okay. Whew. Without those guides, it's hard to tell sometimes. It looked like we were going to be way off. Oh, there it is. I see it. Look at that. We got some sleet or snow here. Everybody bundle up while we're on approach. Yes, see, we're locked in. That's strange, but it feels like we're not. Like I'm used to the nose being a little bit lower. So very strange. Something came up on Discord. I'll look at it when it's right. Yeah, like I don't normally I see like the I can see the runway, down the runway and everything, but I have to kind of go scoot forward to look over the. All right. So way at least I can have some kind of visual reference of where we're at, what's getting ready to happen. That runway does not look paved. I'm very disappointed. It does not look like a clear runway. Maybe it will look clear as we get closer. But right now it does not look very clear.
400.
Yep.
300.
No, we are lined up.
200. 100.
Come on, plane, settle down. Come on,
60,
settle down.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retire.
Ooh, not my best landing, but it'll do. Well, there we are. Yay, it's snowing. I think we went all the way to the end, didn't we? I think we did. All right, let's... Okay, let's disengage all of our slow down stuff and bring the flaps back up. I think we're going to have to kind of do a loop-de-loo here. I don't see a taxiway here. I think we would. The better option would have been to come in on runway 18, and then we would have been closer to the airport to turn in. So I will, trust me. But we made it. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, including First Officer Chris, we'd like to welcome you to Winnipeg, Canada. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I hovered a little bit. I think I should have let the plane lower a little bit more before I cut the engines, but it was like it didn't want to settle down, so to speak. So I think there's a taxiway right over there. We'll turn off there. Yeah, so on behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, including First Officer Chris, we'd like to welcome you to Winnipeg, Canada. The local time is probably, I think it's about 11 after 12. I think they're an hour behind me. So, we appreciate the fact that you have many options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream viewing pleasures, and we are glad that you flew with us today. Do join us tomorrow. We are flying from San Antonio to Savannah, Georgia. Stream will start 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK. So join us if you can. I'm not sure where's the actual... Well, this looks like a paved, like it was cleared off or something, but I don't know which. I'm going to turn off here and we'll contact ground for instructions and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Yeah, I will, dude. I have to get to a safe taxiway first. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. We'll pull over right here. We'll get some instructions, and we'll go from there. Yeah, it's weird because they're not all uncovered. So it's very hard to know where we're supposed to go.
Going to 121.9.
It's like my co-pilot stopped talking. Okay.
Ground Air Canada 8335 taxi to the gate.
Air Canada 8335 taxi to gate 4.
Alright, which way is gate 4? Why am I not seeing the markers? This is rather odd. Like something's not working. Well, thank you, Bex. Appreciate that. Like I'm not seeing any, like,
Did you hear my last
oh,
transmission?
and my co-pilot suddenly quit on me.
Ground didn't copy. Please say again for Air Canada 8335.
Air Canada 8335 taxi to gate 4.
Now it's asking me to say again. I can't acknowledge it. This is rather odd. It's like my systems aren't working like they should.
Air Canada 8335.
Huh.
Did you hear my last transmission?
Alright, let's try this. Let's That is rather strange.
Air Canada 8335. Did you hear my last transmission?
I can't acknowledge it. It'll just say it'll keep repeating.
Ground Air Canada 8335. I didn't copy.
That is really
Say
odd.
Again, please.
Air Canada 8335 taxi to gate 4.
I wonder if that's the actual... That's a runway there. I believe this one in front of us.
Air Canada 8335 ATC. Services terminated. Good day.
Oops. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Wrong way, wrong way.
Ground Air Canada 8335 taxi to the gate.
Air Canada 8335 taxi to gate 4.
See, it's, yeah, there's something happened. Something's not working right. Yeah, this is definitely a runway. It's wide enough for it. Yeah, that's a runway. Alright.
Air Canada 8335. Did you hear my last transmission?
Yeah, I'm not getting any kind of guides to go to the, let's see. Let's go to taxi, airport info. I wonder if it's because the way I came in.
Please acknowledge.
It might have, alright, so I think we have to head over this way. Yeah, I think it's probably because of the way we came in. I don't think 360 or runway 36 is supposed to be used for landing. I think it's everybody takes off and lands from runway 18. So lesson learned. I think that's what the problem is.
Air Canada 8335 ATC.
Alright, let's turn off all the... Yeah, I think the gates are over here. We'll go find a gate over here somewhere. Yeah, very strange. But I think that's what might have caused it to act up like that. Well, we got snow. We wanted snow. We got it. It's already starting to collect on the plane. Look at that. So, I'm not sure where gate 4 is. Positions. Is over on the other side of that. We'll make our way over there and we'll kind of guesstimate it. But I think I see where it could be. I know where we're at. Yeah, there's none of my stuff is... I wonder... Hold on a second. Let me go to my assistance options. Navigation aids. Yeah, all that's on. That's weird. Let's see if that... Nope. That didn't change anything, really. So I think 4 is near the end here. I think it is right... Oh, I think that it was right there. We'll pull in over there. If I can get the plane moving again. Yeah, very strange that, but I think that's what caused that. Hello, Sven. Just in time to, we're just about to end things. I'm just going to park it right here. My throttle seems a bit off too. Oh my. Alright. Let's go ahead and shut it down here. Yep, just arrived. We got a little lost. So, there we go. Hour 50 minutes, not too shabby. Yep, sorry. There was a late start today because I had some appointments this morning. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, San Antonio to Savannah. Hopefully everybody does enjoy the rest of their Wednesday afternoon, evening, early Thursday morning, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you all for coming in. I will see you all tomorrow. Peace. Live long and prosper.